So recently, Z Sneakerhead shared this update, giving us a look at the special packaging as well as box for the upcoming Air Jordan 4 Black Cat. Highly anticipated drop set to release coming up this Black Friday. Now, Uncle Chrissy, he actually chimed in talking about, isn't Flight Kicks a rep factory though? We gotta stop posting this garbage and treating like gospel. So that's kind of crazy, y'all. If we take a look at Flight Kicks Instagram account, essentially what you got right here is a whole bunch of different early looks for some of the various hottest upcoming releases. And I'm not even gonna lie, y'all, if we're being 100% honest, like I couldn't even tell the difference if these were real or fake just from looking at them. So I guess it's safe to say that nowadays fakes are realer than ever, but clearly we know for a fact that these black Nigels were never in production. So this account is most definitely pushing out rep sneakers. Now, as we continue here down the line, I mean, you got the Awaken Y5s, you got the Cave Stone 4s, so many upcoming releases right here. Look, they even got a pair of red Yeezy slides, like who would have thought? But even here, look, we got these unreleased Union Fragment samples is what they're calling them, but according to a particular sneaker insider, he said that he was told these are fakes and never were sampled or even conceptualized. So when you talk about this right here, I know Nike is not happy about this. And while at first glance, like while you really can't tell the difference between any of these being real or fake or not, and I really wouldn't have a problem with these being showcased as like first looks, at least to kind of give people an idea of what these upcoming releases will look like. But at the end of the day, it's essentially free promotion for what are pretty much bootlegs, fake shoes. You don't know who's producing these, what's behind it and everything like that. So while I really could care less, I mean, at the end of the day, they are essentially promoting these fake pages, which if we take a look here at the comments, somebody chimed in talking about Z has been posting reps as first looks for engagement. He never says they authentic. First looks, you gotta read between the lines. A lot of these blogs are doing this and it's sad. I guess that's right, but Uncle Chrissy also replied talking about, I'm not reading between anything. Posting Fugazi kicks for clicks is just plain sad and seriously damages your integrity and credibility, in my opinion. Yeah, I kind of see where he's coming from, you know, because for me, like I grew up in the times where like fake sneakers were fake sneakers. Nobody was out here trying to rock fakes, but it seems like nowadays, fake sneakers are becoming even more and more acceptable. You got even a segment of people which refuse to pay these inflated resale prices and have actually turned to the fake market. So this is something Nike isn't gonna like one bit. You also have somebody talking about, you know, we have to use reps as a reference point, LOL. To which he replied, no, we don't. It's so sad that big accounts legitimize this practice. Somebody said Z legit though. So you give him a pass for posting Fugazis on the daily? Kind of something to think about. Mike G said, that's what I thought too. Definitely reps, LOL. I'm sorry, same factory, same materials, but after hours or operations of whatever, laugh my ass off. That's a story and they're sticking to it. Yeah, what y'all think about that when it comes to these fake sneakers? Do you feel like these are produced in the same factories that the authentic products are? I mean, I can't really tell you, but that's the story that a lot of these people have been running with as of lately. And the more I look at these, I mean, look, we got these great 5.8s which just dropped. It's like, how you gonna tell me that these are fake? Like, I can barely tell, bro. Like, the lines are definitely getting a lot more blurred. So somebody put, people will do anything for clicks and it's sad. Yeah, man, we gotta do better than this. So as far as this, Z Sneakerheads posting these fakes as a reference, are you guys mad at this right here? Plus, how do the fake factories know what the box is gonna look like and everything before we've even seen the official images? I ain't gonna lie, these joints are definitely looking realer than ever. It could be the case where like these fake factories are maybe being producing the same stuff that the real stuff is produced in, or maybe like they get a sample and then go ahead and produce it, but it still can't explain why we got these black brick by bricks here, which we know were never sampled, never produced, right here. It doesn't explain how those came about, or maybe they just went off and produced their own black joints, which they thought were dope. And then it doesn't explain these right here, which according to Mr. Unloved Ones, again, were never sampled or even conceptualized. So what y'all think about this, man? I know it's not only Z Sneakerheads, all of your favorite blogs are posting these early looks as the real legit deal. And we know clearly they're coming from fake factories. So drop your feedback on that one. And speaking of fakes, you know, back in the day, we used to know the difference between real and fake, but it kind of seems like nobody really cared that much. So is it time that this like sneaker elitism is kind of being over with, to the fact where people don't care if they're real or fake? Let me know what y'all think about it, because to be real, ain't nobody gonna be up close inspecting your shoes or anything like that. But like, just for me, as I said before, I kind of come from the old school, so I'm more so just rather just buy the authentic product from the brand. I mean, it just doesn't really feel right rocking the fakes. I don't know, it's just my thoughts. So speaking of fakes though, then you do have stuff like this from Imran Potato, I don't even know how you pronounce it, where he's clearly got the fake SpongeBob joints on. Now this dude is essentially like paying homage to like the bootlegs back in the day, the flea market joints that we knew were clearly fake, and not trying to pass these off as like the real deal, you know, just kind of having fun with it. And I ain't even gonna lie, I get a laugh out of this, and I kind of feel like they're dope. I mean, look at these right here. You got the 7-Eleven joints right here, which ain't nobody buying these because these are real, but you already know, you probably ran across a few of these bootlegs back in the day. So he's notoriously known for like the fake Yeezys back in the day, stuff like that, and he's keeping things moving. Here, look, you got the Peter Griffin joints right here, not the Family Guy 13s, bro. Like, I'm laughing at these, but they're kind of dope at the same time, right? So when it comes to like fake culture, it's definitely not the same. I feel like nowadays people really could care less if you're rocking real or fake. Plus, with some of these resellers, they're maybe so like pushing out a lot of the sneakerheads, and they're kind of just settling for buying these fakes nowadays. But as far as my personal take, you know, I'm just kind of the one that if I go for it, I hit them for retail. If I miss out, I'm not gonna go ahead and buy fakes, because I know there's still gonna be another release coming up later down the line. So if I miss out on the release, I miss out, and I'll just cop the next pair. But as far as these fakes, y'all, like, look at that, bruh. They're getting realer than ever. So let me know what y'all think. JATV, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you guys made it through the end, drop a like. Plus, let me know by dropping a salute in the comment section. So I'll catch you guys next time. In the meantime, stay safe, stay blessed. I'm out, y'all. Love.